Good afternoon, traders. It's eManyWizard.com, MarketWizards.com. Those of you who understood Anthony Cridelli's call for that 66.5 target, you got anywhere close to that. Probably a buy signal went off if you've been trading for a while that you were looking for to buy weakness today. We've had several days of weakness. This could be a Taylor Day 3 buy day. I was looking for a buy signal this morning. I thought it would come in anywhere between 68 and 63. I like the 68 zone for several reasons, but that was my primary target, was seeing if we could get underneath 70 and perhaps test that 68, 68 and a quarter. I really like that zone as a potential close out some trades and look for a buy. We can see a weakness for the last several days. We're tackling this 76 high that came early morning pre-market, and there's a downtrend line you want to pay attention to if you're long. Obviously the boys would like to jam this and get above that and test that 78 to 79. That's still resistance in my opinion for now till that gets broken. And if you understood the dynamics of these targets, you probably closed out your trades anywhere near that 70 to obviously 68 area. And if you were looking for the buy signal, it really can be seen a little bit easier on a smaller chart, smaller time frame. Here's a 5-minute chart, RTH, and this was our overnight range in this blue rectangle. And you can see that the green line held, the red line held, but really did not keep pressure much below the overnight low. And then we started to swing in towards the middle. It should be a lunch bounce at least. And obviously the rain line just above us is going to be an important consideration as well. So first things first, you got to get above that previous day's low, and once you do, then fair game to look for the next low spots that obviously broke, and that would be in this 75 range, and then all the way up to obviously closing the gap. So currently on a probably Taylor 3-day buy signal, and really good fortune for any of the shorts who came in, the late shorts today. If you read this 72 area, probably the key zone, and will remain so for the rest of the day in my opinion. And here's a look at an envelope system. Note how we've had that straight uphill drive last week. Came straight up, came down into that 95, refused to get back above 95, drifted down, had another quiet day Friday, overnight, moved this down to retest this 3-point breakout right here. Perfect target really to come back in that 68 zone. And then obviously legging off of that through our lunchtime push. So you have to measure not only the intraday moves, but take a look at several days and go back a week and see things that you wouldn't ordinarily pick up just in the 5-minute chart. So in my opinion, this is the most important consideration right now, is that this retest is held for now, and this will be key going forward. Doesn't have to hold for forever, but right now people are taking their profits. Traders have decided this is a good spot to make sure I get paid, and obviously still have a day that is not taking out its overhead high. So we have to still understand that trend line and how that will impact our trading for the rest of the day. So if you're long side, I would advise making sure you're paid coming into obviously that 74 to 76. 73, 75 being that low from Friday. All right. And here's a 60-minute chart. Globex, taking a look at some resistance levels and obviously the pivot point area. We know the blue line has held us captive earlier today, and the pink line is generally supportive. And traders that wanted to close that gap below us obviously overstayed risk and reward a couple points this way versus 5 or 6 going the other way was probably the decision point for most algos. So I'm looking at this 60-minute chart. Here's that 95 we just talked about. You can see it here. In our system of trading, that's the resistance line for now. And that's a pretty good sell-off from there. So keep it tight. I'm not looking for home runs today. If you're trading, you should be thinking reasonably small, meaning inside, say, a 20-point idea, and look to hit some bounces. But you could probably take another short before the day's over as well, as these longs are going to take some profits too. So anybody's looking to short, you're probably looking at that 78 to 82 zone as a key resistance. And in my opinion, best trades long are already done, and overnight the best shorts were already done. So keeping it relatively neutral today. Be well, this is E for E-Mining Wizard and MarketWizards.com.